Okay, you also have, where is it? Test 1. So you're going to want to click on Test 1, Chapter 7. And when you're ready, you're going to hit Attempt Quiz Now. You have 3 hours to complete it. So here it says, escoger, complete the following sentences by choosing the appropriate verb. This is in the preterite tense, so read the sentence and pick the correct verb and the correct spelling that matches the subjects of your sentence. Okay, so you have a few that are like that. All of these that say escoger. Then completa la frase. Here you have your negative and indefinite expression. So read the sentence and decide either which negative or indefinite expression best completes the sentence. You can just select the one by clicking next to it. You have a few that are like that. Here, ¿cuál es el verbo correcto? It's kind of like the other section where you're just going to read through the choices and pick the correct preterite verb and the correct spelling of the preterite to complete the sentence. And you've got some more that are like that. Here we've got más verbos irregulares. This time you're going to pick from this list of verbs, put them in the blanks, and then conjugate them correctly. You're going to put them into the preterite tense and make the spelling match who it is that's doing the going, the giving, etc. Here it says, listen to the paragraph, then read each statement carefully and decide whether the statement is cierto or falso. If the information is not given, select no se menciona. So you're going to listen to a whole paragraph being read to you, and then you decide if these statements are cierto, falso, or no se menciona. I think what I'm going to do is go back and put an A, B, C in front of them. So if this statement was cierto, you're going to put an A. If it was falso, you would put a B, and if it was no se menciona, then you would put a C here, okay? Down here, it says Felipe, an international student from the Dominican Republic. I just want to make sure I remember which one this is. Okay, so Felipe, an international student from the Dominican Republic, is telling you about what happened one day last week. Complete each sentence with the correct preterite form of the logical verb in parentheses. So choose between the two preterite verb choices given, and then change the spelling to the preterite to reflect who it is that knew, or I'm sorry, found out, or had, or could, etc. Los objetos, your little brother likes to repeat everything you say. Complete his sentences by filling in the blanks with the double object pronoun. So you will have an indirect and a direct object pronoun in the spaces provided. And just remember that if your indirect object pronoun starts with an L and your direct object pronoun starts with an L, then your indirect object pronoun changes from lay or lays to say. Here it says fill in the blank with the correct response to each question. So here are these questions and here are possible responses. Just write A, B, C, D, or E in the space provided. Here you have your negative and indefinite words again. So read this paragraph and pick the negative or indefinite word that would best complete the sentence. And I think I'm going to go back and put A, B, C, D in front of them as well, just to make it easier so you don't have to worry about spelling so much. So if, for example, you wanted to put nada here, you'll put an A. Okay. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'll put an A, B, C, D in front of these words. So complete each of the following sentences with the logical word or phrase from the list. So if this is supposed to be patinar, then you'd put an A here. Okay. Here, el deporte del verano, we'll do the same thing again. I'll put an A, B, C, D. So if this is supposed to be entrenador, then you would put an A here. Okay. And the same thing here, I'll put an A, B, C, D. And if it says complete the following sentences about free time and weather with the logical word from the word bank. So if this is supposed to be el periódico, then you would put an A here. Okay. And here you are just going to pick between the 3 verbs given to complete each of the sentences and then conjugate them into the preterite tense so that it reflects who it is that was or gave or had. And that's everything that you have to do for test 1.